This video is just to show you the changes that we've done with the Meteor effect. Basically the one I've got now is just the default Meteor effect. I've just added it in, and these are the default settings. What we've added is a movement drop down box now. So as the default effect, that was always none, so any of your old effects will automatically select none for the effects that already exist. So what we can do now is click down here, and there's some different options, movement options. So you've got bounce, wrap, speed, wobble and wobble in both directions. So if we select bounce, for example, you'll see now that the meteors are bouncing when it gets to the edge of the matrix. This is my P10 about this size. Obviously we can change the direction there, and then you can see I'll just start the effect from the start, and you'll see as they hit they'll just bounce off into the opposite direction that it obviously hits at. So another example, if we go sideways, you see there that they're bouncing off the sides. I'll put that back to 360 degrees. The next one is the wrap effect. So what you'll see now is the meteors would just wrap around the matrix, whereas before, once it hit the end of the matrix, they would disappear and a new meteor would be created, and obviously it could be in a different spot. So you might find this might be better on a mega tree, especially if you've got a 360 degree mega tree. I'll just go over to my tree, and if you say wanted to go around the tree, alright, so therefore it's the same meteor that's just going around and around. Alright, another option, just go back to the matrix. So the next option is the speed effect. So basically it opens up this movement area here. You've got horizontal speed, center speed, you've got the horizontal speed variation. So just say you set your speed to just 10 for example, and then did a variation of 10, what it would do is it'll automatically or randomly select a speed for each meteor between 10 below the center speed and 10 above the center speed, and that's the variation. So sometimes you might want to just reduce the actual speed of the meteor and then use this. So you've got obviously vertical and horizontal. So now if you wanted to make it go sideways, the meteors will go sideways, and basically obviously you can add a number of points there, but it'll just move obviously right to left, or slow down. Alright, and same with the variation. If you increase that, each meteor will change independently based on the speed that it's selected around that center speed. And obviously you can do the same with your vertical speed. Alright, so this is good. For example, if we go on to the mega tree, one of the users wanted to replicate one of the effects that was in one of the videos. I'll just increase the tail length. Alright, and as you can see they're going around and they're just wrapping around at that speed, so we could just slow that down a bit. What I'll do is I'll just decrease the count. That's probably still a bit quick for what I want to show. Oh, sorry, I'm going quicker. So center speed. Alright, we probably want a little bit of variation in that speed for each of the meteors. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to create another one that's exactly the same, so hold control key, drag down. Now I've got two effects that are exactly the same. I select one of them, and with the horizontal speed I want to make that go in the other direction. So what you can do is you can hold control shift down and click on the horizontal curve, and that just basically changes the curve from, what was it, about 40 up to 62. So now when you actually highlight both of them to visually see them, you can see they're both going around, and that basically gives you the effect that that user was after. So the next one we've got is the wobble. So we select wobble, that changes your movement to a wobble curve, and as you can see it's just wobbling left to right on wherever that meteor was created. Obviously you can increase that speed by moving these down and creating more of them. Alright, there you go, you got the wobble. Now what you can also do with that is obviously once again you got the wobble variation, so each meteor will have a slightly different wobble position of moving left and right. Now if we go to a wobble both directions, what I'll do is randomly, as it creates a meteor, randomly send one direction and the next one another direction. So then you get that effect there. With it, the speed wobble and wobble both directions, they automatically wrap the meteor around. Whereas with the bounce, obviously it doesn't need to create new effects because it's just bouncing off the walls, and none is putting it back to the way it was. So yeah, not too bad improvement there. So have a play with it.